Hello, this is Warwick for the Warwick Gaming Channel. I'm going to be discussing something that's been in the news for a few weeks now about digital and Sony's going to be getting rid of physical disc in 2028. Now, I'm not just going to discuss about Sony because Sony's just another part of it, but you've got to think, people, what digital is. We're going to go through it now. Digital is either digital games, digital films, or digital music. And I know people have their own video game collections, movie collections, albums on CD and stuff like that, which is great. But digital is a completely new ball game. Now, when you purchase either a digital game or digital film or digital album or CD music, you only are purchasing the rights of a license to either watch the film, play the game, or listen to the music on the album. You do not own it. You're only purchasing a license to use it, in effect, to rent it. That's what it's all about. And I know, going back to Sony, I know that Sony is going to be stopping physical discs in 2028, which I know a lot of people have been trying to boycott the Sony PlayStation, not play on the games and all that. But I'm sorry, people, but it doesn't matter what you do, they're still going to get rid of it. Now, I know a lot of people aren't liking this, and I can understand that because a lot of people like to collect the games. A lot of people like to buy a physical game, then either lend it to a friend or trade it in or sell it down to one of the trade shops then in the high street, which is good for you, the consumer, because you can get back a bit of the money you've spent out on the game or the film or the album, whatever it is, because it's in a physical format. But this is what the problem is. When you're buying something digitally, which they're trying in the end to try and force you to do, is you're just purchasing a license. In effect, you're renting the game, you're renting the movie, you're renting the album. That's all you're doing. And as soon as they feel like they're no longer going to make any money out of it, they can discontinue it. They can they can delete it off their storefront. They can even, I think, on the consoles like the PlayStation or Xbox or whatever, they can each digitally remove it from your console. Even if you did not uninstall it, they could do it digitally over the internet. I'm sure they can do that. But the problem is, people, what you got to understand is digital is how it's going to be. I'm not defending digital in any shape or form, no way. But the problem is this is how it's going. These companies don't want you to trade it. They don't want you to sell the game or music or film. Not just games, we're talking everything here, all digital media, games, films, music. They don't want you to sell it on. They don't want you to trade it. They don't want you to lend it to anybody because they're not getting any money out of it. And this is what the problem is. And I know it's a lot of, I feel sorry. I feel sorry for people who collect games, collect films, collect music, albums and stuff like that. Because if they stop doing that, you're not going to be able to purchase the disc. You're not purchase the film or the game in your hands. I understand it and I get it. But the thing is, there's not a lot you can do about it, people. I mean, a lot of people say they're not going to buy the PlayStation 6 and stuff like that. Well, that's just your choice. But what you've got to understand is, if they go down that route of digital only, any new game that comes out will be digital only. I mean, it's been on, especially for games on PC. I mean, it's been on Steam for years. I mean, you buy a new game in PC these days, you can't get a DVD drive built into it. You have to have either an external drive or something like that to plug into it. They don't make PCs with drives anymore. So everything is going digital. I mean, Steam's been digital for years. But this new thing with Sony stopping the production of physical discs in 2028, it is bad. I understand that. I understand a lot of people are upset because of physical discs not being able to buy the physical version. They're going to have to either buy it digitally, i.e. renting it, or not buy the game at all. I mean, I know Xbox, the new Xbox Helix console Strike hybrid PC, it's meant to have a drive in it now. I don't know if they're trying to capture some of the PlayStation boys over Xbox. I don't know. But all I'm saying is, but going back to the subject of the video, digital is here, and there's nothing you can do about it. If they don't want to release their games physically, they're not going to. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not an advocate for digital. No way. I prefer physical all the time. Because, like you said, you can sell it to the game store, you can lend it to a friend who hasn't played the game, or physically keep the game as a collection for 10, 20 years time. But I'm just saying is, when you got digital, this is the hard truth. When you buy a digital game, a digital film, or a digital album, you only are buying a license to use that game, to play that game, to watch that film, or to listen to that music. It's been like that for years, people, in the copyright. It's been there for years. Everything digitally has always had that copyright. But people like to buy physical discs, physical movies, physical games, or music. I get it. But, I mean, if you want to boycott Sony's next console, say I'm not buying it because they don't do physical discs, that's okay, fine. But I can't see them doing anything to do it, because they want your money, and they want 100% of your money. If it's digital, they've got it. You can't sell the digital game. You can't trade the digital game. Same with the film, same with the music. They've got you. They're in control. They don't want you, or I'm not just talking about Sony, I'm talking about anything that's made digitally. Films, music, games, any company that does it digitally, they've got your money. That's it. You can't trade it. You can't sell it. You can't lend it to a friend. And that's the way the world's going, I'm afraid. I mean, it's bad for people who do collect, games and films and music. But that's just the way they're going. I mean, I know there's people who are really mad about it, but you just have to get with the times, people. I mean, I'm a big fan of physical discs. I like, buying a game, playing a game if I don't like it, or if I do like it after time, trade the game in, get some store credit, get some money for it. I understand. I agree with you. But digital is here, and there's nothing, I'm afraid, you can do to stop it. So if you want to leave your thoughts in the comments, please do so. But like I said, with digital, you in effect are either renting to play the game, renting to watch the movie, or renting to play the music album. That's it. You do not physically own that game, or that film, or that music. You're just buying a license to use that software, regardless if it's games, movies, or music. So I just thought I would touch on the digital problems we've been having over the last few weeks, and I'm not here to go against any of you who like physical media. Far from it. I'm a big physical media man myself, but this is what digital is, and I'm afraid this is the future we're going to have to live in. So until the next video, it's bye bye, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all on the next one.